Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a few projects I want to work on, but I'm not sure what direction I'm going to go. So just stick along with me and see where it takes us. I do want to work on this project first, but this is a foldable chair, as you can see. Um, I use it at work, and basically I stand at a rolling desk all day, and this chair was given to us to sit when we need to. Problem is, I never use it except to hold my backpack because it's just too short for my desk because I raised my desk really tall for my height so I wouldn't slouch. But there is days I'd like to sit for at least a little while, not all day, but a little while. And I can't do that because this is too short. So what I'm going to do today is extend the legs. So come with me while I show you how I'm going to do that. First, I'm going to try to take these caps off, which doesn't seem they're going to go by hand very well. So wow, too tight. All right. All right. So basically, I brought home some pipe from work and I'm going to extend the legs. I went to Menards and I was going to get a set of pipe that would act as a sleeve and go over the leg just to extend it. But I couldn't find any. Actually, pipe buying anything right now isn't cheap, so I decided I wasn't going to do it. But I did go back to work and had somebody find some spare pipe in the scrap pile and some extensions. So, since it's a work-related project, I had them get me a couple pieces and some extenders, and that's all we're going to do. We're going to cut 4 pieces into 4 inches, and then I have some extenders we're going to connect to this end and to this end, and then I'm just going to extend it that way. Then, after I get the feet on, I'm going to create another brace at the bottom. So stick with me and I'll show you what I'm doing. All right. All right. So what I'm trying to do is take these black extender pieces and this little white piece and make just a small length for some extra inches. I'm not totally sure how this is going to work out. It seems like it wants to tighten down on the white, which is what it's made for, but not the black pieces. So I'm going to see what I can do. I didn't try tightening it down real tight yet, whether it's maybe if I get some tape of some sort and tape the inside of it, it'll make it stronger. I really don't have anything right now to kind of make it work, but let's put it together, see what we can do. So first I'm going to tighten these to the white pieces so that that's one less thing I have to worry about squaring up because they don't stay rounded up very well. And then after that, we'll go to the black side of it. So I'm not going to tighten it real tight because I need to put the cross members on, which maybe I can put the cross members in too before I put it on. Just kind of keep me squared up a little bit. Luckily, I had just enough pipe when I cut out the pieces. So I had just enough that I brought home to make these cross pieces. And that was kind of planned. The guy that got me the pieces planned it that way. So that, you get the gist. Now the problem is, I might need to go get my drill because I want to tighten this super tight in order for it to stay tight. Maybe. If it tightens down, it's actually, I can get this tightened down, I think. If it does tighten down, we're going to have, it's going to work out perfect. Just a little bit too small for the adapter. I'm hoping I can get it tight enough, it won't matter. We're safe at 17, doesn't have to be exact. So leave it. Oh, definitely got to split the difference on this. This is not crimping down like the other one. At all. It's not even coming close. I mean, she's close. Probably have to put the zip tie on it, which I didn't want to do, but so it doesn't fall on my butt. I mean, a zip tie might not kill it. So let's put a couple zip ties on her and call it a day. Well, we're not going to call it a day. We're going to paint it so it matches. I just wasn't prepared, I guess, because I don't have long enough zip ties either. All right. So if all went well, I got a little more height. Heck yeah. I got to put the feet on them, but I'm going to paint it first. So let's go out, give her a little bit of spray paint. It looks tall, but if it was next to my desk, which I can't show you because it's at work and I can't record at work, you get it. Take her out to the field, not the field, but the back where it's not going to get spray paint all over, spray paint the bottom black, even though I kind of think it looks all right white, don't you think? Nah, let's go make it uniform. Let's be professional about this. Looks good. Good enough for a chair. So we're going to let her sit outside, dry for a little while, and then we'll report back and see, or we'll put the feet on and show you the end result. She turned out all right. I probably don't need the zip ties anymore, but I'm going to keep them on there anyway. What's it going to hurt? So now she looks extra tall, but for a stand-up desk, it's the perfect height. Uh, Actually, perfect height for me anyway. So you got a nice up close view there. So this is my fifth wheel hitch. It's on a puck system. Well, I left the fifth wheel hitch in for the wintertime. Actually, it was in for over 12 months because I use a trailer. So I have really no need to have the fifth wheel hitch out. Well, week or so ago, I went to get a dryer because our dryer broke and I didn't feel like hauling my trailer because it felt like overkill. So I was like, well, give me a minute and I'll go get the fifth wheel hitch out. Long story short, it didn't take a minute because the puck system, because of the moisture, rusted in. I got three loose, but I couldn't get the fourth one loose. So I ended up having to knock the bolt out. It was rusted in pretty good. Knocking the bolt out, of course, I was worried cross-threading the threads. So I had to order new puck system pieces. It doesn't take that long to fix. I'm pretty confident in that. I was debating on doing all four or just doing one, but I have four because they make you buy four pieces. And these are kind of rusted out. So I'm thinking I'm going to change them out and then save the rusted ones for a rainy day instead of saving the good ones for a rainy day and never using them. So that being said, we're going to get started. Like I said, it's pretty simple. Just follow along with me and I'll show you. It's simple for a person that doesn't normally do this, which is me. So we'll get her switched out. I had to buy a new handle too. I learned not the hard way because it didn't totally fail, but I did buy a new handle because when they were tight, I was hitting them with a hammer and that elongated the hole to the handle. So I didn't want to be stuck somewhere where I needed to get the hitch out. I couldn't because the handle shot. So I just bought a new set of handles too. If there's any good ones, I'm going to keep those for a rainy day so I don't have to buy any new parts in the future. Hopefully I'll never have to put new parts on again because I'm going to remember to take this hitch out instead of leaving it in the truck whether I'm using it or not. So basically it's upside down right now and hopefully not going to fall. I have the fifth wheel comes into two pieces. Excuse me, the fifth wheel comes in two pieces so I can take it out to lift it easily out of my truck. So I have one side being used as a counterweight, hopefully, because if this falls, I won't die, but I will get hurt. So I have one apart. I'm going to show you hopefully how easy this is going to go. I've got nut, a cotter key. I got to get me a tool, some sort of bendy tool, thingamajigger. So basically, I have all the parts laid out except for the handle. I got to get a handle. Which I think I already got out at one point. Oh, this is the bad handle. So, let me get a good handle and then look at the bad handle and see if I actually needed it. Yes. So this right here is what I'm talking about. It's not totally shot, and I probably could make it work. It's just I rounded it inside, and the handle is what turns the puck so you can pull the hitch out. So I was worried that down the road I rounded it out too much and it might get me where, it might get me at a time of inconvenience. But if I can fix that one, which I think I can, I'll have it welded. One thing I need to learn is how to weld. So a lot of this stuff I could just fix with a welder. It's basically, we got your bolt, you got your puck. So you got the puck bolt, and then it slides into the bottom. Slide this nut on with the star facing, in this case, down. It'd be facing up if the hitch was in. First, we got to put the handle on. So we're going to turn. So it should be, if I'm doing it right. Yep. So it should be winged out. You can't fail on the bolt because the handle is notched for it. So you're going to take this, and I can show you with it off. Just give me a minute. This is not convenient when it comes to the way I set this up. Part of me wants to cheap out and only do one because I got other projects, but I think we're gonna do four just to be done with it. Might have to reposition this hitch though, because this is not a good setup. All right, so basically I'm going to test it. See, it's turning. I really won't know until I get it on the truck, like if that's good or not. But there is a catch. I think that's actually good. I tested on the truck. I don't know, it feels kind of snug though. Might have to back it one key. Yeah. Now that, boom. It seems like a lot, but once you get it on the truck, it really isn't. So we're gonna take this cotter key. You got the bolt. You got the puck. You got the handle. So the handle will go on. You'll see there's an elongated side you can't screw up. So then you put the handle on. Then you're gonna put this nut with I'm gonna call star side up. I don't know the proper term. You're gonna get that all the way down to where you want it. Once it gets to where you want it, once it gets to where you want it, you'll put that pin in, and then you're gonna separate it so it stays. That's all there is to it. Hey, I think he's probably right. It's a castle nut. Good job, Tyler. We can look that up, but I'm pretty confident you're right. Sounds right. If not, it sounds good. So we're gonna put this cotter key in, and that one's done. I mean, I'm gonna have to tighten it up probably when I get it on the truck, like I said. So we're gonna I'm going to take the other 3 out. They're kind of rusted up. I know rust doesn't really mean anything. This one was pretty bad. This one was rusted right on. It didn't take long when you live in Michigan. But in the meantime, when I bashed the pin out through the floor of the truck, I cross-threaded some of the threads so I didn't screw with trying to put it back on. I just ordered another one. Well, that sucks. We'll get that at the end. See, now this handle's good. So that handle is actually good. So I'm just gonna save these for future times. We got puck, the bolt, the puck, handle, handle. Then we're gonna take the washer. That is a cotter pin. Kind of. That's that's on there. Yep, that's a lot better. That looks better. She looks clean. All right, so that one's done. Just got to put the pin in. Yep, you're just looking to make sure that's square in there because it, if it's rounded out looking, it's not going to work well when you need it. It's not going to turn because basically the handle is set up like a wrench, so it's turning the bolt. I lost the washer. All right, we are done with this project. So that was pretty easy. We got her all fixed up. She looks shiny, brand new. I'd show you how it goes on the truck if you guys don't know, but I'm not doing that today because I'm just not. I don't need to move the fifth wheel anytime soon, at least in the next couple weeks. So there's really no point. I ain't letting her rust in there again, that's for sure. So I might wheel her back to the shed, store it for a little bit, get it out of my garage because my garage is a hot mess. But let's get on to the next project. All right, I ate some dinner, put the battery in the golf cart, and that's about it since the last time we talked. But it's about 7 o'clock now, so I'm gonna try to get these implements that I've had on my trailer off. I have a grapple bucket, set of forks, and a brush hog. I'm gonna try to get that off before it rains. So wish me luck. First, I'm gonna start with the forks, so that might take me a minute. And I've really never ran the machine since I parked it, so I don't know how to unhook this bucket. It looks simple, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of learning. So bear with me, watch me screw up. got the attachments off the trailer. As you can see right here, I have them all unloaded. Crates are all undone. So that's going to be it for projects for tonight. Until the next time, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. I want to get the word out there, try to grow some more. But again, thank you guys. I appreciate everybody watching.